Welcome back, friends, to Thea. This group is going to continue getting all the Shadowbone and Darkwood until we get a warning that they are overweight. Which I don't think will take all that long. Another goblin child! Goblins for the win! I'm going to try very hard to have that goblin be a warrior, but it's unlikely. I really want to see what a goblin warrior is like. What else can I get rid of? Some basic stuff. How do you throw that stuff away? Like that. See, I want much more weight for all the tier 2 stuff. We'll burn just the wood. And that gets freed up like 500 weight. What's happening back at home here? Chris the Goblin. Welcome, buddy. So his stats are pretty even, except for Wisdom and Destiny. Let's have him increase Gathering. Yes, gather fruit. Will Drain or Divine Word? Bite, easy. And I can't wait to make great swords out of those bones and dark wood. You enter the forest and discover a hastily abandoned woodcutter camp. There is an overly large chunk of a tree that has been chopped down but not yet fully worked. You see a face in great pain staring back at you from the tree trunk. Forest demon, you look in dismay upon the face of a dying Leshy. Compel him to tell you what fiend did this so that you may exact revenge. Oh, words, difficult. Acorn, plant. Take the acorn. Use your forest power to plant it properly and thus allow for the Leshy's eventual rebirth. Are lifted and renewed. Nice. Now, I don't see timing indicators with these, so I don't think those are permanent blessings, are they? Oh, temporarily increases mysticism, and that's not permanent. Master Healer. I'm not even going to think twice about that. How are we doing for weight here? Okay, we're getting almost full of resources. 57 Shadowbone, 126 Darkwood. Thick, sickly fog depends upon your village, and within a few nights, folk begin to fall ill with a heavy fever. A ritual to force the demon out. We are all about the mysticism. Anabanderus, the 9th sister, the plague mistress of the rotting. Now you must banish her. Perform the banishing. Gatherer. No, he's not a gatherer, he's a crafter. So we'll take that other skill. I feel like my group that I have is pretty damn good at mystical challenges. So I think there is one extra resource type that we haven't unlocked here, clay. Not the most glamorous, but very versatile and commonly used for craft. Do I even want clay? I don't think I do. So we've unlocked all of the resources that I want to actually have access to on this island. Buildings. What's this? Removes 1 level of a random curse from all characters in the group. Is that a once-off thing, or how does that work? Oh, you perform the ritual and then it removes curse. Okay. Children's playground, 100%. Because we seem to keep getting children in the village. Building, playground. Let's see. Leather. Increase main attribute. Maybe we can get that higher. If we had more bone, which we don't have. 1.1, that's better. Okay, increase children's mysticism or destiny. So presumably if you use like a fancy type of steel, it should increase physical attribute. Or not quite. So bone and bone, 1.2. Fancy leather and fancy leather, 1.3. 1.0. And we do have loads of fur leather, we may as well use that. Look at that in one turn. Mysticism is totally fine. Okay, we are out of meat here. I've got more coming every turn, but let that stack up a little bit. Have I built all the buildings that I've unlocked so far? Children's playground, school, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 5 buildings here. Yes, which there are. If we rebuild that lumber yard, maybe we can get better tier of wood out of it. One to two. Surely we could use granite here. Just 1. 1 to 2. 1. Okay. So when they come back with the shadow bone, we can rebuild that. But is it hardly worth it? I think I want to build a ship at some point. But how are the stats affected? Sea movement points, group carry limits, increased village sight range. If we build it entirely out of dark wood, that is a shitload of dark wood though. Okay, it just moves further. That's pretty cool to see. How about bones and leather? Not so good. It looks like darkwood was the best numbers. Oh yeah. 260 darkwood though, is a hell of a lot. I don't think I'm going to be able to justify that much darkwood. Okay, Chris, we need to give you some gathering. Research, crafting, gathering and crafting. It's too heavy. Oh, that's fine. He's just there to gather for the moment. Did I unlock level 2 robes? I did not, which we will do though. Probably as our next one. Aha! Okay, so we've got everything we need now. Let's just drop... What do we not need? Just regular old iron. Still just above. And 18 wood should be more than enough to get us back home. Only 5 movement points, which could be better if we get a lot more food, but that's not that easy. Interesting that it's 30 tech points every time to get another tech point. I would have thought every one would get progressively more and more difficult. this could be, you know, we know we can win that quite easily. Assert that you are no mere traveller, but a servant of the pantheon who are Horse's pack after all, so I should step away. Nice. Striga's back away, and it just cost us a bit of sanity. It's winter. God, the map looks great. We're ambushed by bandits. Your goods are your life. Fuck him. Let's get him. I know it's a 5 skull, but we're right at home by the village, so we got both our warriors. 18 regular damage. Nice, so our front line can cleave their whole front line. And we know that Stobbie can do very good mystical damage with his random shots. Or Ice Spike, maybe. Random attacks 1 to 2 targets. Or stun attack and damage to 1 target. I think I want random blasts. And what else? Summon zomboids. I'm keen to see how this goes. This is the toughest fight we've ever taken on. This Villy isn't great in combat, eh? Energy, will drain, damaging melee attack, a line attack, which would have been great to put him there, but... I want to have Stobbie attack again. Unless 9 true damage and life leech. Line charge, or I think hurry up is probably quite good. So all of these things are so quick. And on our final turn I want to get down another spell out of our mystic. Damn, we don't have enough. Returns damage dealt. What is this? This is physical armor to my front line. 18, 18, 14. I think I need to armor up the back line. They're not very tough. Good damage though. Yeah, that random blast is amazing. And I'm very glad to see that our physical armor is holding up quite nicely on our warriors. Well fought, team. Very well fought. Oh, a couple of rats, really? Let's try Ice Spike instead. I think so. Ice Spike clearly is the better way to go when there's a single target, very big, very threatening enemy, whereas the Random Blast is for bigger numbers of less damaging enemies. I do love that though, that damage on entering the battlefield. I really want to make that a central part of some of my tactics. It feels very, very good. But I think if we're honest and look at the numbers, probably the very biggest damage dealer I have on the field is Stobbie. His spells that he casts are so powerful. Easy, well done. A dark bow, quartz javelins, and a bone shield. Leather artifact, that's rubbish. Let's see, what do we not need here? That, or that, or that. I'm going to remake all of this stuff. Dark bows are crap, javelins are crap, these are all crap. Who can I give what? Everybody has a little familiar or a pet. Oh, that's right. I didn't actually build a barracks or a dwelling. I think that's going to be a good idea. Get some dwellings going. Well, at some point, what kind of great swords can I make here now? Dark bone, shadow bone, which is wild, and I combine it with gold. 1.5 isn't that great, but true damage and life leech, that's actually pretty fucking amazing. If it's silver, it's 137 increased shielding. So the gold is ever so slightly better. Wood instead. The monster bone seems to be better. What about blood bone? Okay, it's nowhere near as good. So, dark wood. Plus gold. See, and that's all types of shielding as opposed to just physical shielding. And it's a little bit less damage, but I think the fact that it's true damage and armor piercing damage is just amazing. What else can we do? Dark bones. Shadow heavy armor. Attributes. No, I think 40 shielding is pretty freaking amazing. So I'm trying to combine wild plus wild. 42, that's even better. 39. Yeah, 37, unsurprisingly. And the neutral bone type, neutral plus neutral, is nowhere near as good. So what about specialized plus specialized? 32. But it weighs a lot less. So clearly we need to go and mine a bunch of gold. I think I want just the highest physical shielding I can get. Yeah, I don't see myself getting a goblin warrior at any point. I think you just have to get lucky that you actually get that level, that roll for the level. Physical chance. Okay, Bolivar, let's compare your monster greatsword to the dark greatsword. Yeah, no, the dark greatsword is way better. And these are almost the same. So I'm actually going to hang on to that monster greatsword just as a backup. So we'll need more gold to make another elemental dark greatsword. That's quite a nice combo. I really like that. Shields would be useful. What about javelins? Can we make improved javelins for my gatherer? Let's see, stone, granite, and that elemental. Life leech and shield leech. 1.6 damage. 2.2 is pretty damn good though. Oh, how about silver? 39 into I'm one off. I don't think that's worth it. What? Bloodbone. Silver 2.0. 1.4. That wasn't the best we got. I think the best we were able to get was granite. 19. So I think if you use more, it's more damage. And bloodbone. 1.6. 1.6 first strike, but I think that's already what I've got on him anyway. Granite javelins. Now these are golden javelins. And they're way better than the golden javelins. 0.9 weapon attack and 0.4 first strike. Compared to granite, and it was 0.9. 1.6 and 06. Way better. Oh, but I don't have enough gold now for that. Damn it. I used the gold for something else, unfortunately. Dumbass Stobbie. Okay, that'll do. Okay, let's complete that, and then we'll head off to the east, do some more story missions, and we'll go. Gotta be makes you tougher, I think. Go get some more of that gold. We found a child. Excellent. Needs gathering tools. The best gathering tools I can make, I think, is still the scaled leather tools. 2.0 and 163. Exactly the same, it just weighs more. Yeah, weighs a lot less. Wood-wise, even better, but that's quite heavy. And those are even the lead. Okay, I think, yeah, the way to go is still just the 35. I don't have a whole lot though. What I have is unlimited fur leather, so I'm going to use that instead. Joromir, nice big damage boost there. Oh, heavier though. But that's fine. Little kitties. I really need light armor for all of my other characters here at the back. Those golden javelins, I reckon we can recycle those. I want that gold. 18 gold. Is that now enough to make? Doesn't make a difference. Let's see. She's a mage. Allow her to stay. Boisier. Wisdom. Bolivar. Perception. How much longer for that armor? Oh, it's done. Wow, look at how much better it is. 40 physical shielding. That's amazing. 24 shielding. It's elemental armor. It's only level 11 shielding, but it's of all different types. Who then would most benefit from the scaled medium armor? Probably Jonimir, but he doesn't have the weight for it. He's only got 50 something. Not enough. Wow, look at how strong our medic is. That's surprising. Yeah, six strength. So if I can get Jonimir a bit of strength on a level up, I'll certainly do that. Bone medium armor. Words are difficult. Okay, sweet. Let's create an expedition. Bolibor. Healer. Stobbie does amazing damage, we know that. Weiseniger can actually stay in the base now. Our Gatherer. And... Skibora. Nice mix. Where's all the food? 6 of us. 300 should be 50 days worth. 60 days worth. As you can tell, I'm really smart and I'm very good at working out numbers. Oh right, only 19 because it's increased fuel usage. But we'll have to gather fuel out there in the wild. We'll stop there and grab a bunch of wood. Okay, so what are all of you guys doing here? Is that everyone? That's everyone. Oh good, show busy characters, nice. Okay, so I can reassign on the fly. I want to really focus on food here now. New task, food, meat and veggies. Whoa, it'll be 10 at a time. Do I even need that? Might as well. No, fuck this. My research should be a priority. Excellent. That'll do nearly 3 of these every day, so that's also fine. Keep gathering, yeah, that's it. That's all I need for now. Make food, gather food, research. I would say I need someone to gather wood, but that's not really the case because we've got that lumber mill which is producing wood. Every turn, we have to burn coal in the meantime. Okay, as you explore, you notice long dead humanoid remains scattered all over the place. Look larger than human, possibly orcish. The natural forces binding these unliving are still weak. Try to break this bond and thus free their souls. Easy. We are so good at mysticism. Whoa! As you're about to depart, you hear the roaring voice of an orc warrior bellowing at you. You showed our warriors respect and did not let their defiled bodies walk as unliving scourges. Here, have this as our thanks. A 1 monster bone. Don't you want to join us, orcish lady? Ooh. Alpha clans. Cool. Clay battle axe, a quartz hatchet. 2.1 is nice damage, but not really going to be using hatchets. Right now, we're on a mission to go get as much gold and bloodbone as we can. But first, we've got to stop off here and get loads of wood. Dizziness powder or 2 flying daggers? I think the dizziness powder, because it's unlikely I'm going to be able to level up his perception very much. And I think that dizziness powder goes off of his wisdom and intelligence. I want to go for intelligence for the chance of another healer, so we can have a healer on the exploring party and a healer at the base. Let's see, 32, 40, 48, that'll be fine. What on earth is that shit? Whoa, 6. Move away. That is big and scary. There's no chance I can gather bloodbone and gold together, huh? I think I want the gold though. Cooking and composites. The composites thing is something that I struggle with though. Plain leather, we got 78, and we got coal. I can make scaled leather. Why not? Small hamlet of humans. Traveling, mean them no harm. Better tell us the rest. Between the legs. This is something that they must change on. Like, I know there's only a certain amount of these events they can have. These do seem to pop up too often though. More wisdom, I reckon. Max that wisdom. So 11 gold. We get 1 gold every 2 days. Because the season is making it harder. It's the same story with the bloodbone. In that case, the fact that I can get 2 bloodbone at once means I may as well get bloodbone this time now. I can get leather as well. If the season improves, we can go mine the gold when we're not taking that lowered efficiency. Mystical nature, ritual, easy, bam. Perform the banishing, push on. Okay, advancement. What's next? Buildings, perhaps, or a warm and cozy place. Make sure morale doesn't fall too low. So I could also go into these items, though. Shields, I know, could be useful. Or we go all the way into great swords. Able to use an additional primary and secondary material type. Yes, that's kind of the point of what I'm trying to achieve now, of getting all of this bloodbone. I want to see how that changes my recipe options, though. Great sword. So if we go dark wood, which is wild. What's the wild leather type? Enchanted leather. Poison damage. Additive. Sweet, but we don't have enchanted leather. What we do have is improved. can't do the elemental though, for whatever reason. 1.8 and 130. I think bone and gold. That's already what I've got. Did that even really help very much, getting that extra point? Well, we are getting bloodbone and we're busy getting gold, so what does that do for us? 2.0 weapon damage. This is how much damage? 1.8, so it's not that much better than the monster greatsword. Jacastra, what about for you? Let's go Destiny. How's this coming along? Bloodbone. I want to keep an eye on that group as well. My concern is that they're going to run towards our base. Nice, another child, excellent. Okay, that then means we need more gathering tools. Gathering or craft. They will surely be wiser for it. I'm going to go for that one. See what it does. Yes! Fight as a skirmisher! Come on! Awesome! A goblin fighter, finally! Let's see. The child is trained as a fighter. Rejoice. Oh, let's see what he can do. Chris, the fighter. 400 strength, which isn't wonderful. But it's pretty good. Okay, armor, weapon. Line charge. Oh, that's from his goblin ability. 2 flying daggers, dizziness powder. Ah, so morale increases your task efficiency, your shielding, and your hit points. Which to me justifies getting the dwellings unlocked. Increase that. High tower that increases health, physical, and mental. Dwelling, so a leather dwelling gives us what? 25, 26, 26, okay. We'll do that then. How's it coming along here with the gathering? Slowly but surely, 90. We'll get roughly about 100 of this bloodbone, and then we'll get roughly 100 gold and then go back. Oh, 117. So what am I going to level up these kids to be? I want more warriors. I want 3 warriors in each group. So both of these 2 need to be warriors, if at all possible. Check the cave. Magic the user. Magic use. Into the shrine. Touch the ash. Destiny. He lost destiny. Oh, shite. Hurry up or brute force. I'm going to go brute force. And increase your goblin background. Like this basic leather maybe doesn't do very much, but we can always turn it into scaled leather back at the village. Okay, house built. So now how does that affect everyone's morale, I wonder? Still poor morale. Where do you see the morale value? Luck value, rituals, research. What else do I build? And silver. That's pretty damn good scaled medium armor. Yeah, I've got loads more heavy fur, so I'll use that instead. Wait, you can actually combine granite? That's going to weigh a bloody ton, unsurprisingly. $127, that's really heavy. $134, $117, that's better. And 24 shielding, or 11 shielding across the board is also not bad. Bones, what does that do? Random blast, ice, fireball, fuck yeah. Damage a target up to 3 targets standing next to it. How cool is that? I want that. Dark Codex. Bogdan, increase your parrying. This is named Bogdan. I think it's Bogdan. Ignore the cries and leave. This guy's a dickhead. Good. Now the gathering will go a lot quicker. Who can use this the best? My mystic, probably. I think then the witch. She does 13 damage. Oh yeah, that's the codex is way better for her. 26 damage. The relic is better. Could I do another one of those for my other witch who's out gathering? It was dark wood and... oh, baby. We've got loads of weight still, and I want to get roughly the same amount of gold as that bloodbone. Yeah, research, food gathering, coal gathering. 55, we're almost there. Then there's 66 gold. Follow the path of the warrior. Or hunter could be good too. No, I want warriors. Give me warriors. Child failed and is now a... Oh, fine. Well, better than nothing. Was that here or back in the base? That was back in the base. Human scavenger, abandoned by the gods long ago and driven to madness, that survived by any means necessary. Actually, mysticism and destiny is surprisingly high. Well, another Dark Codex, please. I think 2 more hits of that gold and we'll head back. Move the debris. Easy. Okay. Destiny. Wisdom. Gold. 1 more. There you go. So that scavenger I think might be decent at gathering at least, so he can help with the exploratory party. Let's see. House Demon, Craft, Swollen Tooth, ask for the deal, bid him farewell. Right. Who's using what? That's the best you can use. My... What kind of damage can he do with this? Not great damage. 6.4. Stobbie. Just compare. Ice Spike. When I built it, it said Fire Blast. I mean, it's way better, so... Yeah, she can cast Fireball, though. That's odd. Oh, I see. Okay, so this one gives Ice Spike and not Fireball. That's interesting. I didn't pay attention when I was actually creating that Dark Codex. Ice Spike, Fireball, Ice Spike. Random Blast 7.2, Random Blast 9.2. Iron Medium Armor. Nope. Quartz Javelins, don't need those. These codexes, okay, the codexes aren't outright better than the wand. Although Ice Spike is comparable damage, but it also slows someone, so... I've got to figure who's going to be using that wand the best. Maybe is it meant for healers? No. Okay, so let's research as quick as we can. That's fine. Granite is fine. Fur leather is that's enough. That's also fine. So who's not being used? These lads are not being used. What do we craft? I don't think there's very much that I can craft. Also, how can you not use gold on jewelry? Still, I wanted gold and that. I want to make 2 of these. Okay, so you hear rumors of bandits attacking folk close to your village. They may come here next. It's best to keep the peace. No, a preemptive strike is best. Fight. Mm. 24 poison damage, hell yeah. Now that poison damage is likely to be effective because he's slower than the rest of my guys. And poison does extra damage if the enemy you're attacking has less than maximum hit points. Where's that fireball? Damage a target and up to 3 targets standing next to it. So it's going to have a big AoE attack like that. Fucking cool. And then random blast 3. So we're going to attack that enemy there. AoE. Mass Lullaby to slow some of these guys down. They are quite quick as well. Plus 1.8. Let's try that right there. It should affect all 3 of them. And Chris is also a fighter, but as you can see, his physical damage isn't great. We need to give him a better sword. But I think also he's low level, and I need to give him more points of strength. I could also consider a different build, because as a goblin warrior he might not be suited for being a frontline fighter. He might be better as like an archer on the back line or something. Retaliate for the win. No, that was a waste. Great damage, random blasts. Love that skill. I love how our armor has stood us in good stead here. Look at that armor, 76. Holy crap. Okay, good. And I definitely want to research that stuff. I think I was still in the habit of unlocking all of these things here. Health, physical, and mental. Definitely. Let's do that. Granite will be the best here, surely. Increase health, increase sanity. What are my other options? Make it out of gold. What's the other option? Let's see here. Gems of some sort? That's going to be rubbish, surely. Oh, yeah. Loving it. Okay, so that now, I want to see a description on my guys of not being in low morale. See, poor morale. How do you, I want to, the morale thing worries me. Like, how do I improve the morale? Oh, these two aren't even being used. Look at that. Nice. Another sword is good for our warrior. Look, the elemental damage actually does less than what he's currently got. Oh, but it's poison damage, so that's better. Too heavy for him though. 180... 20, okay, fur. He'll have to use medium armor. Where is that scaled armor? And a ring. Let's make him a ring. He's going to be best off with a mystical weapon of some sort. Bone heavy, yeah, that's a tier 1. That's not going to be good for anyone. Okay, another interesting episode. I feel like I've pretty much done as much as I can on this island now. It's time to go to the next island. A small group of weary dwarves arrives at your doorstep. Invite them in. Unmovable as stone, sharp as mithril. Hey, you do know the old ways, laddies, and we thank you for the hospitality, even if it is so basic. Scaled artifact, interesting. Iron shield. Basic. Take no offense, we find most places shabby compared to our once great cities. Ask about them. Anything to trade? Leave them be. Okay, Cheris gets stronger. Merslav gets stronger. Give me those warriors. Also, with my orc, with Chris getting stronger now, he should have enough hit points or carry points. Yes, so we can make another set of that shadow heavy armor. Heavy armor. No, it was bones and that shadow heavy armor. Right, I feel very confident now in our fights. And you know me, getting confident has never had anything bad happen to me ever. It always goes well when I get confident. Things never go horribly. Try to figure out... Whoa, Tomko, look at that. 11 shielding, 24 shielding. I should make another set of that dark armor for Tomko. So all my warriors now have dark greatswords and dark armor. Pretty cool. So it's like tier 2, I'm guessing, in terms of the strength of it. 53 compared to 24. What a big difference that makes. Who can actually wear that armor though? Now we need robes. I absolutely want to unlock robes. Advanced robes. Advanced robes, let's see. Scaled leather plus scaled leather. Weighs only 19 and 11 shielding. Increases sanity and... I think I'll prefer the elemental armor because these guys shouldn't actually be on the front line all that time. All that often, I mean. Let's do, how many sets of these can we do? 4 should do it. I think I've got 4 people who can wear those robes as well. You know full well the storm is unnatural, you enjoy, perform a ritual to try a ward from it. Enchanted bone, wow! Okay, so almost all of my people now are going to have their own armor type. 1, 2... Yeah, we'll finish this, and I think the scaled medium armor needs to go on my gatherer. That weighs 27, this weighs 81. He's not going to have the weight for it. that's actually crap. That's crap. Iron shield. Who was it? Someone needed a shield. Nope. And the research is coming thick and fast as well. Next set of robes to Jokestra. Perfect. I think we've got another spare set as well. Romex still needs a set, and those fur robes we can give to someone else. How much more is coming? Two sets more. Scavenger. Intelligence. Ooh, why has that got the hammer and the star sign on it? Interesting. I wonder if it's improved. Okay, in any case, we need just one more set here for this witch. And I think the fur robes is probably fine. Ooh, this is better. It's a pity these granite javelins are so heavy. They really are weighing him down. Okay, that's everybody pretty much outfitted with weapons and armor. 10 shielding, 5 elemental shielding is way better. Everyone's either wearing heavy armor or robes. He can wear 50 odd. I should see if I can't make medium armor that weighs around 50. Okay, we need to go get Shadowbone. $94. I need something lighter. 81. 95. No, it doesn't seem like it's possible. $80. Okay, fine. That'll do. And then when this kid becomes a warrior, there's the monster great sword and the bone medium armor ready to go. Unless I should just go ahead and create some other heavy armor for that kiddo. Got the blood bone and the silver. 36 is not bad, and 144 also doesn't weigh all that much. I'm really feeling the one more turn curse. I keep meaning to make these episodes like 40 minutes long, but they're all over an hour because I'm enjoying it so much. Way too heavy. 36 shielding. Like that can't be right. 23 shielding. What? Is this blood armor that much better? Look at that, 73 compared to 56. Wow. Okay, so this blood heavy armor is amazing. $23, 36. Oh, so this is just a bad quality heavy armor then. Right, okay. I didn't get any kind of notification that I had crafted a shitty set of armor. We had 45 increased shielding. 6.25, that seems about right. 53, that's right. Can I do one more set of that heavy armor? $39. I need more shadow bones if I want to do that. That's fucking nice, but they're really heavy. Okay, this is it. Enough now. I have to stop recording. Strength or chance? I could make him a hunter. But no, give me warriors, please. Yes! Okay, so sort by class. How do I sort by class? Sort by gathering stat. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. I hope they fix that. Okay, another warrior here. Good. Monster bone. And he's got way more. Good. We'll give him that set of armor most likely. But actually, Bolibor, who is our best, can he actually use this armor? 88. Fucking hell. He's really getting up there. 60, that's nice and tough too. $50. 91? I'll bet he has the highest parry, that's why. And toughness. In that case, I can give him the lower of the heavy armor. 36, 40. Okay, so Tomko is our lad who's going to guard the village. We've got, how many? Let's count the warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in total. Okay, so just create an expedition. Our best fighter here, Bolibor. Who's our next highest fighter? 72 there. 68, that would be Maslav. But I really like the idea of this goblin fighter. Damage does he do? Where do you see his damage numbers? Okay, so 2 warriors, the healer, the mystic, the witch, I want to say, the gatherer, which will help the scavenger, and the gatherer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can probably go 5 in the base and a 7-man group. Three warriors, awesome. Okay, so we'll take 30 of that. Where's the food? 3,800, holy shit. 7 times, what's that, 350? Okay, and 50 wood. This will get us out there gathering enough. I need to go get loads of shadowbone and loads of dark wood because we want to build a ship out of dark wood. Which is where we can either make it out of, well, I could just sit here and make the ship out of bloodbone because I've got 2 sources right next to each other there. And that puts us not too far away from the base in case we have to go defend. And the question is, how much bone do we need to make ourselves a big old ship? 180. Okay, it's not that great, but I think it's fine. Dark wood is obviously way better, but we need so much more of it. We need 180 bloodbone. We've got 130, so we're going to get another 100. Let's go on another bloodbone and gold run, and then we can go on to the next island. I don't want to think if I can take on this group. I should be able to. They have 5 or 6 combat difficulty. Ambushed by goblin bandits. Try to parlay with the bandits. Me like goblins. Okay, 1 hour and 10 minutes on this episode. For God's sake, Stobbie, stop. Stop! Alright. Friends, thanks for watching. This is Thea 2. I'm loving Thea 2 now. Shit, that's good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. In the following episode, we're going to load up on enough bloodbone to make a ship and more gold to put into some more crafting. I'm not exactly sure what I want to unlock next. Shields could be good, or we could go all the way proficiency in crafting heavy armors, an additional primary and secondary material type. Or why don't we do all of the buildings first? Crafting materials we don't particularly need. increases shielding of villages. I think I want this. Help with crafting, help with shielding of villages. This will number of gathering slots and some herbs each turn. So we'll do the forge, and then we'll do the armory. Just before I forget, let's just order the forge. I'm pretty damn sure all the buildings will be best off with granite. Expand crafting slots I don't particularly need. I think I prefer the increased crafting. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. Stobbie 149. This is Thea 2. When we come back, we'll get off this island.